What if I told you that black people were the most married people in America? And in 2 generations, less than 1 in 4 would be married, and 3 in 4 kids would be born out of wedlock? What if I told you a comedian who married a kingpin's ex-wife became the go-to sage to tell the most unmarried group of women to act like a woman and think like a man?
What I'm gonna show you, ladies, is if you can't find a good man to supply all your needs, Steve finna teach you how to get a whole gang of them, round them up, and make yourself one good-ass man.
So the opening comedy routine was from Steve Harvey, and it was one of the routines, if not the routine, that launched him into the national spotlight. Now he has a national television show, he's doing game shows. En route to doing all of that, he wrote this book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. In this book, there's some interesting advice because it goes right back to that comedy routine. And so here, one of the great things about the manosphere is that we have a lot of people that are very well versed in this stuff. And so of course, I got to go to Obsidian because he knows this. This is right up his wheelhouse. And so with his help, I'm going to flesh out the Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, Steve Harvey method.
You see that right there? Steve Harvey's Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, right? Let me bring it down back to the point. Chapter 3, the 3 things every man needs: support, loyalty, and the cookie. Now I'm going to read to you what he says. Women are complicated creatures. You need stuff, lots of it, and you expect your man to provide it. Even if you haven't explained what it is you need or want, or even if you need it and want it 5 minutes ago, is wholly different from what you need and want now. In fact, I've said over and over jokingly that the only way a woman can truly be completely satisfied is to get herself 4 different men: an old one, an ugly one, a mandingo, and a gay guy.
The reason I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to highlight the level of dysfunction in terms of the kind of instruction that has been given to the dating arena and how utterly insane it is that this is the kind of advice that is going around the black community.
Black women made his book go seriously viral. It stayed on the New York Times bestseller list for over a year. Okay? So, if Steve Harvey is saying this, that lets you know that what I'm saying is true. Now, the 4 of them combined, they got you covered. The old man, he'll sit around the house with you, spend his pension check on you, hug you, hold you, give you comfort, and won't expect any sex from you because, well, he can't get it up no way. From him, you get financial security. The ugly one, he'll go above and beyond the call of duty to help you out. He'll take the kids to their lessons after school, run you down to the grocery store, wash the car on the weekends, babysit the cat, whatever you need, he'll provide it because he's just happy someone as beautiful as you is paying him any kind of attention. From him, you get me time. He frees you up to do all the things you need time to do. And then there's the mandingo man. You need a big old mandingo man. You know what you're going to get from him. He's big. He's not that smart. Can't hold a good conversation. Got muscles popping out of his eyebrows and his pinky toe. And when you see him, you know when he's going to put your back out. That's all you want from him. And he makes sure he gives it to you real good. Mind-blowing sex. That's what you get from mandingo. And then you need a gay guy, someone you can go shopping with who doesn't want anything from you but gossip and details about the old man brought you, where you sent the ugly guy to take care of, and exactly how mandingo had you doing monkey flips for a week. See, the gay guy gives you all the conversation you need. 4 guys supplying each of your needs should bring you happiness. I say should for women, because for women, happiness isn't guaranteed even once their need have been met.
So we are introduced to the 4 archetypes. We have the Mandingo, the one who's supposed to do the fun part, right? He's not the smart one, but he's the one who's going to get the benefits, right? And then you're going to have, and this is Steve Harvey introduced this, not me, but this person for the friendship and all of that. That is what it is. But the emotional connection and someone to listen and do all of that, you know, the emotional labor of the relationship, that's what this person is for, which leaves 2 slots open for guys who are most likely passport bros. One is the guy with resources, the older guy, or, you know, the guy who is not physically appealing, who has resources to be the one to appeal to for stability, right? And again, these are not my words. These are literally words out of the book that Steve Harvey turned into a national bestseller and got him on television as a relationship coach. And then, of course, there's the man who's going to do the support. They're going to do the responsible things, like help out with the kids and do the things that kind of make a relationship fit, right? And so these unglamorous positions, the ones that don't get any Mandigo treatment, these guys are basically servants. All I'm going to say is that that's just really jacked up. For a group of people who have the marriage and relationship issues that we have, with the going from where we were in terms of marriage to where we are now, to get this kind of advice is just, it's just jacked up, man. That's just jacked up. So I could not do this video justice until I let Obsidian say what you know Obsidian's gonna say.
They divvy up black men into groups. So there's a black man pretty much for the purposes of can't say it on the air, so I'll just how do I put this, just to provide the
nice, big, juicy.
Yeah, there are guys that do other things, and that's what he's there for. And I had made the point that that is the preference of a lot of lovely ladies. They prefer to have one guy, or you know what I mean, a small group of guys to do that with, have children with, have sex with, have relationships with, and then they have a much larger group of men to do other things. So what I said was, bunk that. If I'm in that territory, if I'm in that category, why they can have that view, but why do I have to agree with it? Where does it say that I have to agree with that role? As the standard bearer and apostle of the non-select guy, why do I have to agree with it?
So if you know this scene, this comes from the movie Shane, when the young boy is saying, Shane, come back, Shane. Well, Shane, he's the passport bros. And those are the guys who are tired of playing this game of musical chairs where you're having to worry about 4 archetypes trying to get pleased by 4 different men, and it being sanctioned from professional men on television. It's just a game that guys don't want to play anymore. I say, if that's the game, I don't want any part of it, because that is insane. It is utterly insane. We have a man on television advising women to find 4 different men to complete their needs. That's just a game you can't win, especially as a responsible man. That's why guys are leaving. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Talk to you guys in the next video. Later, guys.